Are you authentic or acting? That's the question. Are you authentic or acting? And what does that mean? That means, are you being who you really are? Or are you putting on a false face because of society? And this question is much deeper than just that. This question has to do with all kinds of implications. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one, at the end of this video, there'll be a link to my school. I'm happy to talk to you one-on-one about it because it's something I'm really concerned about. But let me read this right here. Are you honestly expressive or suppressing your emotions to be accepted by others? Now that's the question. Are you honestly expressive or suppressing your emotions to be accepted by others? Now, why is this important? What is so important about this question? Well, if you look at the statistics in the United States, in Europe, any English-speaking country, there are lots of divorces. And I honestly believe this is why. Because people aren't authentic. They're suppressing who they are to attract who they want, they think they want, and then discover that the repressed emotions that they're feeling all the time are driving them crazy because they just can't stand not being who they are, not being real, not being able to say what they want to say, do what they want to do, be who they are, make choices that are just about them. Sometimes it's silly. For instance, I love clouds. Oh gosh, I love to look at clouds. Not completely where you can't see the blue, but when a floating white is going through the blue sky, oh gosh, I just love it. And my husband can't stand it. He likes it totally blue sky. Is that a big deal in our family? No, it isn't. It's just a small preference. Now, is the fact that I haven't eaten meat since 1974, this is 2026, and my husband likes meat, at least 3-4 times a week. Is that a problem for me? No, because I don't mind cooking it at all for him. He can eat it if he wants to. Is it a problem when we go out to eat? No, because I can order a different meal. Is it a problem for some people if he didn't know that before we were married? How would he feel about it if I popped it out on him? It's almost like popping out the question, will we have kids or not? We were too old. It wasn't an issue. However, some things are a big issue. Do you want to live rurally or in an urban environment? Do you want a big city or a small village? Do you want a modern house or a rustic house? There are so many things that can be deal breakers. Now, that's talking about marriage. What if we talk about an employer? This can be really, really tough too, because if you take a job, let's say you take a job as an accountant, and you think everything's great, you're just going to do your job, do it the way you were taught, the way you've always done it, and then he busts in and tells you that he wants you to cook the books. You have to make a decision real quick. You're either going to stay with that company or not. And are you in trouble? Is he likely to blacklist you for other people? I mean, it begins to get really, really complicated. I will never remember, I'll never forget working in a corporation and having telling me how to dress. I had made a skirt and a jacket. I've had lots and lots of sewing experience. But it was a plaid. He doesn't like a plaid. He didn't send me home, but he told me never wear that again. It's too loud. That's not a big deal, but cooking the books is a big deal. And there can be other big deals, like I know with the young man who helps me here, he wants to take time off to go to church events. I am very much in favor of that. If that's important to him, and it wouldn't matter what he was asking, it's not just about faith, but if that's important to him, he should go. He asked to go to a soccer game the other day. Okay, if that's important to him. What really, and well, we only do for family members. Oh, come on. You know, people have different things that are important to them, and they need to be respected. And people need to be respected, just like the videos I've made on children. If you don't respect your child, it's the same situation. It's hard. It's hard in a marriage, it's hard with an employer, and it's hard with a child or any other family member. If you've played a role for long enough and the resentment has built up high enough, you're likely to explode at some point, or have to be put in the funny farm because you can't tolerate life at all anymore. It's very hard to recognize and be brave enough to actually let people know who you are. And that's part of the reason that I enjoy these videos so much, because I can tell you exactly who I am. I'm an idealist. There is no question about this. I've taken every test out there. I love being a leader, and I also have no problem following an honest leader. I know how to follow people. I know how to respect people. I know how to do what I do for my core value. My core values are really important to me. And if I find those in another person who's a leader, I'm just absolutely thrilled. And that's why I'm doing this particular video, because Gabor Mate talks so much about authenticity, because he's so right. If we're not authentic to ourselves, if we're not authentic in front of other people, how are we ever expected to do a job? Our core values are so important to some of us, and to other of us, it's earning money. It's having a big house. It's having the right tag on your shirt. I have these. These are the right ones for me, because these are guaranteed for life. And as a deep ecologist, I really appreciate that. I want things that are going to last. And these are guaranteed for life. So for me, they don't end up in the landfill. Very important. And they don't end up cast off because you have to change all your outfits 2 or 3 times a year. Not me. I let go of the coat my mother bought in 1940, not more than 10 years ago. Yeah, so you have to recognize the importance of knowing who you are, what you really want, and what you can or cannot live with as an authentic person. If you decide you want to be in a role and you're willing to play a role, then make sure that your personality can tolerate that for 30, 40 years, whatever it is, and feel good about it and feel like you accomplished something. The play was good marks. The movie was sold out, whatever it is. But if that's not who you are, and you try to play that role, and you get resentful, you're going to explode at some point. And that's what's happening right now in our society in the US. People are exploding at what's gone on from the White House. What kinds of things have changed, how the promises that were made on the trail have no inkling of what's actually happening. So keep in mind, it's very important to recognize, are you willing to be an actor for decades? In your job, in your marriage, in your relationships with your kids, and other family members? Or do you want to be authentic from the beginning? That's a big decision. Now, if you want to talk to me one-on-one or in a group, either way, I don't care. It's going to be at the end of this video how to do that, or you can leave a message down if you want something public. Either way. Oh, and the name of the game is subscribe and like. That's the name of the game. It's not something I am happy about, but if you don't, I will never earn money, and then I won't be able to upgrade my volume, my camera, or pay my rent. So you better like or subscribe for me, okay? Thanks.